So today I'm going to show you how you can grind shellwises efficiently and make way more money than before. In my last video I went over how to catch them and how profitable they are, but this time I'll be sharing some advanced tips and tricks to get your profits even higher than last time. I will start with requirements and a basic setup. Like all other hunting methods, you're gonna have to have high hunting fortune to get more drops. For the gear, you're gonna need a turbo fishing net to kill the shellwise quicker. You need any diving armor to make so you can stay underwater longer. The enchants you will need is respiration free and depth strider free. If you are having any problem staying underwater for longer, I will make a guide in my Discord on how to get more pressure resistance and respiration. So we have 3 different types of shellwise, each with different health and shard drops. The 1000 HP shellwise drops around 1 to 3 shards, the 1500 shellwise drops 2 to 6 shards, and the 2k HP shellwise drops 3 to 9 shards. The higher its HP, the more shards it can drop. However, the exact amount depends on your hunting fortune. With hunting fortune 100 and plus, you can expect the upper ranges of shards. Every mod and commands from the tips will be linked in my Discord, so join the Discord. Tip 1. Get bigger name tags. Okay, so to get bigger name tags, you're gonna have to have the Skyhoney mod and do /sh words. Then you come to this menu, you press add new, then you type Shellwise like this with a big S, then you do replace it by just a lot of letters like this, then you just press back, and then if I put this up, now it's gonna be full of O's. Tip 2, keybinds. To have a lower downtime, you're gonna have to have a mod for command keys. I use the command keys mod. This makes it so you can do commands. So to do it, you need to make a profile. I'll just call this Shellwise. Oh. Yeah, just Shellwise. Then I do, just enter. Yeah, and then I press plus. Then you have to have one command /warp murk water. This is to warp to Agatha. Then you press one more /hub. And then you can bind these to whatever buttons you like. I like these two, I and then a mouse button. Then you can warp to Murkwater. Check the water for any shellwises. If you don't see any, then you go back. And then you have to wait 5 seconds, then you can come back, and then you see a shellwise, and then you shoot him. And that's it. You just go back and forward by clicking the buttons you set. Tip 3. Grind in a party. Okay, so to do shellwises in a party, you have to have the command keys mod again. Then you're gonna have to add /party, then your friend 1. You have to type your friend's name, and then you can type a second friend 2. This is just an example, but you have to type the first friend, and you can type a second, and then a third. If you want 3 people, then you have to bind this to a button. Then you have to have /p-warp to warp the party. Then you have to have /p-disband. And this you have also to bind. So now I go to Murkwater, check for any shellwise. If I don't find any, I go back to hub. Then you go back again if you don't find, and if you find one, you press the party, then you press the warp, then you press the disband. Or you don't need to disband like instantly, but you can wait a bit to just disband. And then all of you kill one shellwise, and then you get loot share. Whoever kills or finds the shellwise gets the kill. That's the most common rule in shellwise parties. Because if it's a 2k shellwise, You're not gonna get 9 shards by doing loot share. You're gonna get 3 shards, but if you kill it, you can get 9 shards. So that's a common rule to have. So yeah, you just look for lobbies each individually, and then when you find a Shellwise, you party, you warp, and then you disband the party, and then you kill. Or you can wait for the disband, but yeah, that's the sequence I do at least. And then you go search again after you've killed the one. But don't be in a party. You don't have to be in a party. Or you're just searching the same lobby. You have to be outside of a party, and when you find one, you party. That's important to have. Tip 4, share position. And the last little tip is you can have /skyblocker share position also. This makes so when I click the keybind button, it shares my position, so it's easier for the party to find where I am and where the Shellwise is. But you have to have the Skyblocker mod for this. With 2 to 4 players, you can expect around 40 to 60 million coins per hour, which is much better than doing it alone. When I did the test alone, I got around 108 Shellwise in 1 hour. When I did with a party, I almost got double, around 200 Shellwises in an hour. So do it in a party instead of alone. It's much better. If you need a party, you can join my Discord and try and get some people there. And thanks for watching. If this helped you, drop a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.